What's up, everyone? Welcome to the November 15th edition of DraftKings Tournament Plays brought to you by BetMGM. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoney DFS. We have a 5-game slate to look at tonight, so we're going to take a look at 5 of the top tournament options using the Boom Bust tool on the Stokastic.com website, as we always do. But first, take advantage of this offer from BetMGM. Click the link in the description below, sign up, make a deposit, and place a real money wager at BetMGM. You'll receive a risk-free first bet up to $1,000 in addition to 2 free months of Stokastic Plus Platinum. Be sure to take advantage of this offer. Click that link in the description below. Now, looking at the top 5 tournament options as things currently stand, starting at number 5, Dillon Brooks, shooting guard and small forward eligible at $6,000. Desmond Bane will not be playing tonight for the Memphis Grizzlies. They are likely to get back Jaren Jackson Jr., but my expectation for right now is that Jackson will be somewhat limited, and we should see increased opportunities for Dillon Brooks. Going back to the start of last season, when Brooks has shared the floor with both of Ja Morant and Desmond Bane, he has a 23% usage rate and has averaged 0.8 DraftKings points per minute. When Morant has been on the floor, but Bane has not, Brooks' usage rate jumps to 26%, and his point per minute production goes from 0.8 to 0.91 DraftKings points per minute. It looks like a solid spot for Brooks. There's also a chance in this matchup against the Pelicans that you see Herb Jones spend the majority of his time defending Ja Morant, and the Pelicans encourage Morant to give the ball up to players like Brooks, which could increase his chances of success as well. Number 4, Jusuf Nurkic, $6,900 at center. He is projected for 13% ownership with a 21% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Nurkic is questionable for tonight's game, and he has missed the Blazers' last few. But if he sits, it's a pretty easy solution because you just swap him to a very inexpensive $3,900 Drew Eubanks and then upgrade whatever you can elsewhere in your lineup. So far this season, Nurkic has averaged 1.14 DraftKings points per minute in 29.5 minutes per game. Number 3, Kevin Durant, power forward only at $11,200. Durant is projected for 22% ownership with a 26% chance of being in the optimal lineup. He's averaged 1.47 DraftKings points per minute without Kyrie Irving on the floor this season, posting a 33% usage rate and 30.7% assist percentage. Number 2, Nick Claxton, $5,900 at center. Claxton is projected for 25% ownership with a 29% chance of being in the optimal lineup. He's averaged 1.07 DraftKings points per minute in 27.5 minutes per game so far this season. One thing to keep an eye on with Claxton is that Ben Simmons is questionable. If Simmons is out, it helps to solidify Claxton's playing time. If Simmons is in, Claxton still looks like a good option at this price point, but he does become a bit riskier because we have seen the Nets essentially just using Ben Simmons as the backup center behind Claxton. So any game where Simmons were to play, let's say 22 or 24 minutes, you are getting 24 or 26 minutes from Claxton since they haven't been playing alongside each other. And number 1, Jared Vanderbilt, power forward and center eligibility at just $4,700. Vanderbilt's playing time has been a bit frustrating this season. He's only averaged 24.9 minutes per game as a result of frequent foul trouble and also different closing lineups for the Jazz, particularly if they are playing from behind. They tend to go to more scoring, and Malik Beasley will take some minutes from Vanderbilt. Some other guys do as well. But his price tag has certainly reacted to that. Only $4,700 for someone that's averaged 1.03 DraftKings points per minute. On average, you're getting about 25 minutes. There's certainly some games where he plays more. Vanderbilt looks like a very strong value option tonight. So to recap, the top 5 tournament options on DraftKings: number 5, Dillon Brooks; number 4, Jusuf Nurkic; number 3, Kevin Durant; number 2, Nick Claxton; and number 1, Jared Vanderbilt.